Hey guys, welcome to the Build Guide Live. No, not the Build Guide Live actually. We are in the tutorial city for this evening. And we're just going to share the stream out on Twitter real quick. And then we will be good to go. So just bear with me a moment while we pull this together. There we go. Okay. Hey guys, hey Nimtar, Marcos, Spartan, what's going on brothers? How's it going? You all okay? Well, I think we're good to go now actually. Let's go ahead and jump in. Yeah, so today I wanted to carry on working on the how to start your city. If you guys have seen it, the video's doing really well so far. And I had a really fun time building this, so just for tonight's live stream only, we're going to carry on building this today. And see how far we can take it. We'll probably be streaming for a couple of hours, but yeah, a lot of potential with this thing, so that's what we're going to be doing. How are you guys? What are you up to tonight? Hey man, what's going on? Unfortunately I can't read your name, dude. I can't, I'm unfortunately not fluent in Arabic, but welcome to the stream nonetheless. Hope you're okay. Get me lined up here. I'm going to carry our grid pattern out a little further, and we'll start to transition away from it as we come towards another town centre, most likely followed, kind of centred around near a high school, I think, is how we'll kind of continue that theme along. Hey Gaming Morph, what's going on buddy? How you doing? I think we'll build that park as well, because I mentioned in the video that it might be nice to put kind of a riverfront park here, so we'll build that as well. Let's actually start the stream off with that. Holy hell, we got 13 viewers already right off the bat. Welcome everybody. Welcome to the stream. No build guide tonight. We are carrying on the tutorial city, as you probably guessed by the title. We're just gonna have a little fun here. Harrison Jensen, can you buy me City Skylines? Yeah, well, what if I could, brother? I'm not the most financially sound person in the world, but game's on sale on that, man. You can just pick it up when it hits on sale, on the DLCs as well. Oh, it's Persian? Oh, sorry, man, my mistake. Again, probably my own ignorance. Okay, so let's flatten out a little bit of land here, and we'll go ahead and drop in a little bit of a waterside key. Hey Simon, what's going on mate? How you doing buddy? You okay? Okay. So I think that'll probably be wide enough for a nice little waterfront park. Let's go ahead, because we did unlock the park assets last milestone, didn't we? Yeah, we need to create a park area first, so let's go ahead and do that. Welcome everyone. 18 viewers already, holy hell, welcome. We're just going to carry on the tutorial city tonight, take it as far as we can. I really enjoyed building this, playing totally vanilla, like there's no, like granted the build guide isn't particularly modded anyway. Yeah, there you go Harrison. Brit and Bear base game is under £4 at the moment dude, it's super cheap. Should go ahead and pick that up. Okay, so we'll drop in a couple of park main gates. How much are these a week? $48, yeah, we can afford a couple of these. And we'll drop in a side gate as well. One at each junction. I have this but don't really play it because I get frustrated with the controls. Are you on console or PC? Because if you're on console then I would totally agree with you. The console controls drive me up the wall. I can only handle a few hours before I have to come back to the PC. which is quite unusual for me because I'm not particularly. I mean, I'm not like a, you know, PC Master Race kind of person or anything, but there are certain games that should only be played on the PC, and City Sims are certainly one of them. Alright, let's go ahead and pop in some more of that 4x4 stuff. We actually had a few comments on that how to start your city video. People not knowing about this little 4x4 tip, which is a little bit surprising. I thought everyone would have been on this. You can certainly see now, as we kind of see how the town has grown, how that 4x4 stuff kind of pays off. You know, you've got kind of a much more uniform suburb with all these little kind of nice little houses and stuff. It's not a lot of mismatch. We're kind of like these houses right here, really nice. Unfortunately, we didn't get another one generate here, but it's fine. Is that because it's a different level? This guy's at level 1. Yeah, no, they're both at level 1. Nearly level 2. Yeah, let's carry on with our little park here. Let's drop some park assets in. Alright, so we'll start off with a couple of plazas, I think. Would be sensible. We'll have them backing onto the main road and kind of looking out over the river, I think. Yeah, as I was saying, I just had such a fun time building Totally Vanilla. Really enjoyed making the video. Oh, you're on PC, Simon? Really? That is surprising to hear, dude. Wonder if anybody else feels that way, to feel frustrated with the PC controls. Have you tried maybe kind of changing the key bindings? Maybe that's that might help you out. But yeah, to find the PC controls frustrating. That is the first time I've heard that complaint. But you know, everyone has their own preferences, I guess. Okay, how much are these cafes? $48 a week. We can afford a couple of these. Let's mirror them side by side. Am I excited for Cities Skylines 2? I am super psyched for Cities Skylines 2. But before we even talk about Cities Skylines 2, guys, a new DLC has kind of snuck out of the works, right? Did you guys see Sunset Harbour, who's coming at the end of the month? That should be really fun. Looking forward to seeing what that's all about. What DLC should I buy? I already have Green Cities. Depends what you like doing, mate. If you like kind of your industrial stuff over here, then get Industries. Makes managing your industries a lot more in depth. However, if you like detailing and making kind of little park fronts like this, then yeah. If you hang around for the stream tonight, what we're going to do is we're going to build an ore industry over here on this side of the highway. And right now we're building a little waterfront park. So, you know, hang around, see which one seems the most fun to you, and then you can kind of decide. But yeah, it really just depends what you like, really. Campus is really good as well, but we probably won't touch any of the campus stuff in this city. I highly doubt it. To get that far into the game would turn it into a let's play. But anyway, yeah. Can you stop the camera following the mouse? You can kind of turn off your UI, which helps, I guess. I guess if you want to, like, wait, does that? Kind of like the screen dragging. Hey, Overcharged. What's up? What's your language, Curtis? Dropping words in like that. How are you feeling today, grandfather? Like, when it's disruptive towards nobody. It's like, be friends, be safe. Curtis, if you want to be a moderator, my friend, you're going the wrong way about it. It's very naughty. But I'm doing good, man. My grandfather's doing much better. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that. Haven't bought any DLC. What should I buy as my first DLC? Oh, first DLC. Help him out, guys. First DLC. Oh, first DLC. I'm honestly not sure. Overcharge are using the park and uni mod to add more stuff into your parts and campus. No, mate. This save we're playing on right now is totally unmodded. There is nothing in here at all. Not even better landscaping. We are entirely vanilla here, just with the DLCs. Okay, so we'll wait for this waterfront part to level up. Holy crap, man. We're at 32 viewers already. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Okay. So, I think I'm kind of happy with that. We'll let it develop and then we can fill in these corners here once we unlock a couple more assets. Well, that's going to be a nice little start. Okay, let's focus on a new town centre. Let's get that built in. Kind of over here because I want to break out of this residential grid now as we approach the river. Hey Pro Panther, what's going on, man? Harrison lag. Are we getting lag on the stream? Get rid of this. How is the stream quality, guys? Harrison's saying that we're getting some lag. Hoping that we're good. Okay, let's carry on this guy up to there, and we'll start to plan a new little town centre going forward. Okay. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay, so we'll have something here. Maybe pop in a high school of sorts. We'll connect that up through there. And then we'll actually go ahead and drag this guy out from here. Okay, let's bring this guy down. Up like that. It's lagging a little. Okay. I think that's just kind of my garbage internet, to be honest, guys. There's not a vast amount I can really do about it, unfortunately. We'll just hope it stabilises as kind of the stream begins to find out who it really is. I have a couple of little dirt roads in here, actually. Let's try and change it up a little bit. Use some different roads in. Okay, so we'll put a nice little town centre together here now. Of course, we are out of money. Pay these back. Not here, it's good. Okay. Maybe try refresh the stream, guys, if you're suffering from lag. Okay, I really need to leave the game on 3 speed, playing without so much money. Just, I'm not used to it after being on the build guide for so long. Let's get more residentials popped out here. We've got a lot more room for be able to come in. Oh, perfect. Boomtown. Alright, so what do we unlock? Every time you move around fast, the game stops for a little bit. Okay, I'll try and move it a little bit slower. Hopefully it's just, hopefully that'll fix it. Alright, so we've got some transport options coming in. Oh, trams. Let's get a tram line in. We'll do that. Ore industry specialisation as well. Want to do that today. New policies, new roads, anything else to unlocked. Toll booths. Cemetery, we'll have to get a cemetery in pretty sharpish. Let's how about here right next to the park? That might work out nicely. Let's go ahead and try and push this guy out a little bit further. Hopefully we should be able to squeeze a cemetery in here. Yes, we can. Oh, he's a little bit sinking into the water. Let's try and help him out a little. There we go. Okay, I think that's cute. Holy hell, we're at 42 viewers right now. By far the busiest live stream. Welcome everyone. And let me know what you guys are up to tonight. Are you playing City Skylines along with me? Or are you pressed up against the screen waiting for some City Skylines goodness from myself? Let me know what you guys are doing. Okay, let's get that kind of want to place the other high school in. This is $7.20 a week if we place this guy in right here. I do really like this building. I never really use it that often. Let's extend our water network down here. Make sure everyone is happy. Okay. So I think on this side of the dirt road, we're going to have more. We can get 3x4s in here, can't we? Got Harrison out here setting light goals. Let's, is that guy just had no water? Did I just see a no water sign there? Trees. Yeah, we'll get some trees in here, man. Let's start detailing outwards from this school here. We'll pop a park in the road gap. Sorry, a path. We'll bring this guy down to here. Let's get some commercial in there. Let's pop some trees in. What trees do we want? I think the tiny one has to be a taller tree because this building is just so tall. Is this guy not connected up with water? Why the hell not? You are. Oh, because we're out of water, that's why. You fool. Let's pop this guy in. And then one of those. There we go. Oh yeah, there's a few people running out of water now. Palm. You guys want palm trees in here? Yeah, let's try it. Let's kind of give a little double line outside here. See how it looks. I think when we get some more commercial around here, it'll look better. Let's get some commercial in here. We can actually do 2 nice 3x3s there. We'll wait for one to grow, and then we'll put the other one in. Hey Asverni, what's going on, brother? 52 viewers, holy hell, guys. By far the busiest live stream, by far. Mini playground for the children. You know what, Curtis, why don't you just come over here and throw in all these ideas in? I'm loving it. Yeah, let's get a playground in right there on the corner. And we'll carry on with some more residential right here. Let's get a 4x3 in. We'll have a path come through. Oh, a basketball court. Yeah, we'll get both in, man. We'll do a basketball court too. So I'm gonna try to spend some time tonight making the vanilla game look as pretty as possible. So kind of as a new town centre. It's not too bad. Let's get some of these more commercial looking buildings in. Okay. We've got a lot of 2x2s here. Let's flush out some more commercial, residential along here, and more commercial on the front so it matches up with the cemetery. Little building in there as well. Okay. Let's get more commercial in. Need a big hospital in the city centre. Yeah, I'll try. If we make it that far in, we'll probably build our downtown right along the riverfront here. In this big area. And kind of make this side the suburb with a little bit of industry in the back. See how it goes. We do have massive industrial demand right now, so let's go ahead and work on that ore industry area. Okay, let's grab the industrial road. Make sure our snapping is on. And then we'll grab ore industry. Yeah, so let's go ahead and draw out the industrial area. Let's got a whole bunch of ore around here. Kind of up to that. And then we'll probably paint it up to the highway as well, because I do want to have some kind of factory buildings and processing buildings along the highway as well. Yeah, that should do. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab our main building. Of course, with the money that we don't have. Let's pay it back and take it. That should give us enough. 25. I really need to start leaving the game on 3 speed. I'm constantly just leaving it on 1 because I like to do it nice and slowly. Will you add some of your tutorial builds in this city? Yeah, we could maybe add a couple of modular builds in actually. That'd be nice. Yeah, probably when we need to kind of start a new area, we'll throw in one of the old modular builds. I've actually been practicing for some of the modular builds today, and we've had a couple of requests for a farmland. So chances are that the next modular build will be a kind of a highway side farm. If that sounds exciting to you guys. Let's get some residential on the river here maybe. That might be quite nice. Along here. I'm really liking this kind of waterfront commercial street that's developing. It's very nice indeed. Let's pump the ticket prices up for Robin Park. Should make us a little more money. Okay, looks like we can place the ore industry main building right now. Let's have it right on the corner here. And that's going to give us a couple of little buildings. Wonderful. Okay, so let's delete that back a touch. And then we're going to switch into one-ways here for this direction, and then here we'll have, and then we'll change it to dirt road, and we'll kind of have some nice dirty looking roads for the ore industry. Pavel, hey, overcharged, you're playing and reading chat. I am, dude, yeah, I am trying to read the chat. Moves a little fast, but yeah, I'm trying to read the chat, brother. I haven't worked. I've had to watch this after I get home. Have a great stream. Thanks, Grey Wolf. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Yeah, it'll be up on the channel once YouTube finishes processing it, dude. Cypher33R says, hi, could you show, even if possible, how to make efficient roundabouts in vanilla? The roundabout from your first video only uses one of the 2 highway lanes. Well, it uses one of the 2 one-way lanes, sorry. So this is the stat that we used. Finally doing a total not build to get everything. Nice, man. Let me see some screenshots of that. Holy hell, man, 60 viewers. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Yeah, so this is the roundabout that we're using. You can kind of see how everyone flows. Be more optimistic. I know, man. I should be right. I should be more optimistic. Let's bring this guy down, and we'll hook in back in. We can have probably a storage unit here or something. Okay, a couple of small ore mines. Let's drop these guys in. They are on the resource, aren't they? Yes, they are. Let's do some detailing around around the ore industry. Let's maybe have a couple of little fences that kind of protect. Won't be able to get on in here, will we? Let's actually relocate these a tile further up the road, just so we can squeeze a fence in. That was a massive waste of money, but it doesn't matter. It'll come back. And then we'll have a little fence that kind of runs probably up to the edge of these guys, like here. You can't just kind of walk into this ore industry area. It's a little bit kind of fenced off and protected. So I'll say carry this on all the way down to the roundabout. Hey Captain Peanut, I'm doing good, buddy. How are you? I really do like the industry DLC fences. They really do. It's such a small touch, but they help massively. Okay, let's have... Can we bring a road out somewhere here? Up to there. I kind of want one of these big storage buildings facing out towards the front of the area. We can delete the power lines now, right? Yeah, we can. No, that's some janky ass terraforming, man. That is some janky terraforming. Maybe on the side. Let's have a look at how that looks. Pro Panther, that Warhammer 2 is badass. There will be a Warhammer 2 stream. There will, I promise. I just need to find a day to do it. I just wanted to play City Skylines tonight, alright? There will be Warhammer 2 one day, Pro. I promise you, dude. There will be. I really want to play it for you guys. We'll maybe try and get one done tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow afternoon. We can jump on Warhammer for a couple of hours. Okay. Do these guys cause... Did you have a little bit of pollution? Commercial generate more noise when building near his home area. People time to time die. Yeah, they will die eventually from noise pollution. But you can build slightly closer to commercial. It's not as bad as industrial or high dense commercial. Okay, we've still got a whole bunch of industrial demand, so let's kind of keep trying to satisfy that. Maybe let's get some more ore mines in. Not enough money. How much are these guys? 6,500. I'll have enough money in a moment. There we go. But it's so weird having to play with so little money because I'm so used to being mega rich on the build guide. You kind of forget what it's like to have these struggles. There we go. I love watching you play this game. Need lots more videos from me so I can learn more. Thanks, man. Well, there's a whole bunch on the channel already. I'm not sure how much of the old back catalogue you've watched, but yeah, there's plenty to keep yourself busy. I'm just trying to create some nice kind of borders with these fences right now to kind of make each area of this ore industry kind of its own little thing. So we got kind of our heavy, well, kind of lighter processing buildings extracting the ore. And then when we lock some of kind of the bigger drills and stuff, we can almost bury them into the side of this mountain is the kind of idea that I'm going to go for with that industrial area, I think. I've watched mostly all of them. Well, yeah, we try and get 3 videos out a week at the moment is the kind of the rate that I'm aiming for. So, do you know the solution for not enough buyer things? Oh, what, when you get in the warnings? Yeah, so if it's saying not enough customers, usually there's too many shops in your city, like too much commercial, and not enough residents and tourists. So because of that, they are forced to kind of you know, split the customer base between them. I think we'll go for a little bit of... hold on, do we have... Oh, we do. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys a sexy little trick right now. We're going to paint out a district on top of the industry area. So kind of just follow roughly the same outline. And we're going to specialize it in ore. Under here, we're going to specialize the area, the district. And then we can generate some other kind of related looking buildings to the ore industry assets we're placing from the industries DLC. Let's see what we get coming in. Your uranium. Steelworks. Okay, let's try some smaller zonings. How about a little 1x3 over here? And for not enough goods to sell. Usually that's a traffic issue because your delivery trucks aren't getting into the city. And that's usually what causes that issue for you. Let's have a little back road here and pop some. Just want to play with this industry specialization and see kind of what buildings we get generated in here. Let's try out a couple of different shapes and see what happens. See what kind of buildings we get coming in. Zinc products. Okay, so we're getting these little kind of tar pits on the ground. We've got a big one over here. See, this is where Surface Painter comes in really well. I love watching you build. Greetings from Poland. Thanks, buddy. I hope Poland is good. I would love to visit Poland one day. Me and my girlfriend want to go and see Warsaw. We want to go visit Auschwitz. And I actually went to university with a couple of Polish guys, and they were some of the nicest people I've ever met, man. I really like Polish people. Yeah, so Surface Painter would be great here because having this grass really takes away from kind of the ore feeling, if you guys know what I mean. Like it really does just kind of take it away. Oh, so that's how it works? Yeah, you can do it with all of them. Like, you know, whatever building or whatever industry area you're building from the Industries DLC, complement it with the vanilla industry stuff because you can just get some kind of different looking assets in there. Yeah, the way you move the camera is so awesome. Thank you. It's the first time I've ever had that compliment. Okay, let's have a look at the industry area. What does it need to level up? Okay, oh, the park is leveled up, wonderful. We'll head over there in a minute. Okay, so we're a little shy of the working limit. Let's drop in another. Oh, we do have the ore grinding mill as well. Could place this in. Let's bring a road around the side of that just so it doesn't look so naked by itself. Kind of like that. Box it in a little bit. Okay. So he's going to want ore, right? Yeah, so they're going to be filtered through a little one-way loop just so they don't back up at this junction here. We'll see how it goes. Alright, we'll let that level up. In the meantime, we'll go and have a look at some new park assets that we just had pop off. Right, where are we at? City park stuff. So we've unlocked the chessboard. Chessboard is pretty big, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay, let's expand this park area out. Right up to the sides of the road. Up to the side of this quay, rather. Make sure we're fully encompassed. Kind of building do we get here between the cemetery? Yeah, it's not too bad looking. I really want to put I think we'll have this main road as a tram line as well. We'll put trams through here in a minute as well. Any excuse to get a tram line in, right? So many trams. Okay, let's see. Let me make sure we've kind of got the capacity to build this here. So that's going to bring it. Yeah, that will hook him through. Can we place it on that? Yeah, we can. Okay, and then we'll do some detailing here just to hide that kind of awkward angle. Let's get some overgrowth in. Kind of flesh out this park area a little bit. And we'll carry on using the kind of the big oak looking trees. Maybe have a little rock feature in here. Have a couple of little rocks. We'll make it quite uniform. So it looks like it's been placed by kind of like the city council. Maybe these ones are a little too big. Let's go for these ones. Does the time of this video have anything to do with the quarantine? You would think so, right? We haven't been quarantined yet. Although my girlfriend is especially kind of worried about it. She's been fretting about being potentially quarantined for quite a while. So we're just kind of waiting for it. I think it's pretty soon we are going to get a quarantine. Like, we're nothing like Italy just yet. But the quarantine, like, we've had all the major sporting events, like the Premier League, which for those outside of the UK is kind of the main football/soccer competition. Has been delayed for the next 4 weeks, and as a keen football fan, I am annoyed that there's no Premier League football now for a few more weeks, which is, but you know, it's first world problems, isn't it? You know, people are dying because of this thing. It's yeah. We've got some cute little piers alongside the park right now. How are we looking from the road? Yeah, I think that's quite cute. We've got a few empty spaces here though. Let's get some more commercial in here. Another block in there as well. I hope the city you are building will have enough toilet paper. Let's hope so, man. Let's hope. I actually mentioned, you know, funnily enough, if you guys haven't seen the my top 5 wishes for Cities Skylines, which was the 500 subscriber special, we actually said in there, you know, it would be fun to deal with kind of quarantines and disease control, kind of like the coronavirus. And then ever since that video, the coronavirus has gone viral, so to speak. Yeah. On Xbox, has anyone had any problems with the mods they have all displayed for my cities? I've tried it all to fix it. I can't help you there, buddy. I'm not familiar with the Xbox modding. I'm sure someone in the chat will be able to help. Same here, I'm a Liverpool fan. I only need 2 more wins to win the league. I know, man. That is that's kind of the silver lining, is the fact that you guys have to wait just that little bit longer. Because I'm obviously a United fan, so seeing you guys kind of stuck in purgatory is a silver lining. It has been an outstanding season for Liverpool. Let's get some little trees on the corner here. Oh, Edmund, you're actually from Italy and you're in quarantine. Oh, dude. Well, thank you for spending your quarantine watching the live stream. Oh man, that's crazy. How is it? Just out of interest. If you're cool to talk about it, of course. I don't want to kind of pressure you, but that's crazy, man. I hope you and your family are okay as well. I hope no one is infected. And if any kind of elderly people are suffering, then it's obviously not it's not ideal. Only thing, I still need to go to work. Yeah, man, that's gotta suck. Like, people not being able to work and stuff. Like, people need, like, to survive, man. Families to feed and stuff. So I'm going to carry on this little idea of parks that we've got going on. Kind of with these paths and kind of same style of tree. Reman, do you have the traffic mod? No, this current save from the tutorial was totally unmodded, man. There is nothing on this save. Nothing at all. I really like these kind of street corners that I've developed with these nature reserve paths. I wonder if we can actually squeeze one through here as well. Yeah, we can. Everything is closed and the streets are empty. Yeah, I saw there was a news report on Milan. That kind of, I don't know, I have to apologise, I don't know the name. There's that like big ass dramatic cathedral in Milan somewhere. And it's usually like crammed with tourists and stuff, and it was just totally abandoned, like not a soul in sight. Such a surreal sight. We got a whole bunch of little car parks generated along here. Let's make these historical. Hopefully they won't abandon. I mean, they're not going to change anyway because they're only one level, but it'd be nice to have some parking lots along the front. The green commercial stuff really does make a great building for kind of like a waterfront area. How's the city looking so far? Food truck park. Yeah, we could probably drop some in somewhere around here. Yeah, the dono. Yeah, that was it. Where can we get one of those in? Maybe have one a little further down here when we put some stuff in the waterfront park down this way. Okay, let's check on the industry area. Yeah, okay, so we're just waiting for it to hit its resources. That's totally fine. Be good to get some nice big buildings up alongside the highway as well, so kind of as people are coming in. Had great success with this highway exit design, guys. You just kind of see how industrial traffic is filtering itself away from everything else. It turned out really nicely. Great traffic flow at the moment. Granted, we're only on a few thousand people, but we'll see how it holds up towards the kind of the 5 figures. Let's get some stuff in here now as well. We'll carry on this palm tree line. 61 viewers and 24 likes. Thank you so much, everybody. I do appreciate you spending your time, especially in such dire times, watching the live streams. Get a little bit of zoning in there. Maybe there as well. And then pop in some very small amounts of overgrowth. Axie Karini finally started playing this game today. Mega addictive. Oh yeah, man. Absolutely it is. Get ready to lose your life. This game is super addictive. I think easily now Cities Skylines, obviously it's just had its big 5th birthday. I think we can assume that Cities Skylines has been one of the best city sim games ever made. Granted, it has its flaws like every game, but god damn is it a good game, man. I love this game. They did a fantastic job with it, and the DLCs make it better. Okay, I'm going to plop in another couple of mines here, I think. Keep that ore production going. Actually, I'm actually pretty sure that I turned off, yeah, I did do that. 1 second, guys. We are just going to have to jump into the main menu very quickly. Because I turned off the unlimited oil and ore mod, and I don't want to have to move that ore industry area. So we're going to turn it back on. It won't be a minute. Let's have a look. Mods. Limited oil and ore. Nah, we'll put unlimited soil on as well. There we go. Oh, man, I'll tell you what, guys, I've been back at the gym recently, and oh man, is my back sore. That street to the first industrial district is genius, man. Oh yeah, with the bypass over the roundabout, man. Yeah, it's great, isn't it? It's working a treat. Oh, in the console version, got to wait for my new PC. Yeah, the game is infinitely better on PC, man. Like I said, you know, I'm not a PC Master Race kind of guy, but it's just, you know, like I said earlier, there's certain types of games that should be played on the PC. Strategy games, PC simulation games, for one. You know, they just don't lend themselves well to a controller. Okay, these trees died. That was a bad idea. Let's get rid of those. I thought they would eventually. Okay, so does that... Okay, so we'll see if that all actually comes back, because these guys are a little bit out of it now. They are still producing, which is fine. I guess we'll just kind of wait for them. Let's get some public transport in the city. Let's get some public transport in, because we do have it unlocked now. Let's bring the road up. What do we want to use? James Holly, what are the best DLC content? I actually made a video, dude, on ranking the Cities Skylines DLC from best to worst. You should check that out if you're not sure which one you want to buy. It is of course my own personal opinion, but there was a lot of different comments on there, kind of people bigging up their favourite DLCs, so that might be useful for you. It was only uploaded a couple of weeks ago, you should still be able to find it on the channel. Okay, so I want to start thinking about linking the road network together here now as well at some point along this area. So we'll do that as well somehow, but let's do the public transport first, because I said I wanted to do that. Alright, let's move this power station. Let's have a little look. Let's connect these guys up. And then we can pop the power station back in here. And then I'll hook him up via there. There we go. But yeah, feel free, James, man. I'm sure the chat will help you out with that question. Everyone kind of has their own personal preference, really. For me, it's industries. It makes kind of the micromanagement game aspect of the game a lot more interesting, but you know, personal preference, dude. Everyone has their own. Alright, I think we'll run with trams, because trams are life. This thing's 40 grand to place. Holy crap! Do we have access to loans any at all? Yeah, okay, we can pay that now and take it back. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We can place these. So you really forget how expensive everything is when you're playing with millions of pounds after so many milestones. How about the streets with trees and grass? Seems like this kind of streets more. Yeah, definitely, man. We'll put them in. We just need to unlock them first. They're at 5,000 milestone. We'll get them. Alright, let's put a tram network in. I want it flowing along the main street, so we'll flow it around the roundabout. Flow through here and back out, maybe? Yeah, we'll do it like that. Okay, so we'll have all the main riverfront street. Oh, wonderful. The ore industry is hit level 2 as well. It's all coming together. So right along the main road will be trams, and then we'll pass by the beginning of this new town centre that we've worked on, and then you can come down the side street. Ooh, let's actually upgrade this into tram only roads. Yeah, let's do that. And then he can come through the suburbs, picking people up. Where do we want to bring him out? Bring him up here, or bring him back out through there. I think we'll send him through this one just so they reach more people in the suburbs. That's going to give them good transport links. And then we'll hook him up along the main street as well. Unfortunately the buildings get deleted, but that's fine. Okay, and then we're going to upgrade this one, because we want the trams to loop back through. And then we'll have this as kind of a nice grass tree road or something when we unlock them. Okay, so let's get some tram lines in. We'll start at the bottom of the high street. Stopping near the school. Couple more blocks away. Outside the new high school. In the suburbs. Having kind of stop every 2 blocks on the suburbs. And then here as well. And then there. Outside the elementary school and police station again. And then back round to complete the line. So that's a nice little loop. Let's change the colour. Let's go for white. Like all of them, DLC make it different better. I just got the 2 season passes and really like green cities and mass transit. Yeah, I love green cities. Phil's got the idea. No problem, man. Don't worry about it. You don't need to apologise. There were some really good maps that don't have outside train connections. It's too bad. Cove and Coast, Dust Bowl, Archipelago, same. No good DLC apart from natural disasters. Yeah, I'd agree with that, Captain. Natural disasters is kind of crap. Any news on what's next for the game? Are we getting a new DLC before we get Cities Skylines 2? Yeah, the new DLC has been announced, guys. It's called Sunset Harbour. It is out on the 29th of March. It's introducing like a fishing industry and a couple of kind of like harbour themed stuff. I don't know what I think about it. I'll have to kind of wait until we get a trailer. But yeah, Sunset Harbour is the next DLC. It's out this month. We'll do a video on it on the channel. We'll kind of focus on, you know, all the new buildings and new policies and kind of have a look at it in a video. See what we think of it. Okay, let's wait for these trams to disperse across the line a little bit, and then we'll head over to our new ore industry area whilst they do that. Okay, so what did we unlock with that ore industry area? Let's have a little look. Okay, so we've got a small ore mine, or the underground one anyway. Yeah, we had the ore grinding mill. Glass manufacturing plant, so that's going to give us glass. We've also got some ore storage as well. Any factories? Yes, we've got the industrial steel plant, which is a little out of our price range at the moment, but we will place that in. I'm not sure if it was intentional, but use a 2-way on the tram roundabout. You know, you're right, dude. No, that wasn't intentional. Thank you for pointing that out. Very well spotted, my friend. Thank you very much. Okay, let's get this glass manufacturing plant in. This seems like fun. No info at Steam up to now. No, it hasn't been listed on the Steam thing. There was that. I'll tell you what. Let me pull my Twitter up for you guys because I tweeted it out. No, you can follow me on Twitter for special announcements like this. So there it is. That is the new poster for Cities Skylines. I'm pretty sure it's been pretty heavily leaked as opposed to announced yet, because we usually get them announced with a trailer, and there isn't a trailer around at the minute. But you know, that's your new poster for the new DLC. If you want to take a look at it, it's on my Twitter. So go ahead and have a little mooch at that. You can find my Twitter linked in the header of the channel and on most of the videos as well. Right, okay. Glass manufacturing plant. I want this up alongside the kind of the main city entrance on the industrial side. So let's grab a road out from here. We'll make sure it's industrial road. Like this here. And then connect him up like that. And have him about there. Okay. Then how about an ore storage right up alongside as well? So he wants ore, so he's going to have storage straight opposite. That's going to reduce the amount of traffic that's moving around. Although for people to get in here, we're going to upgrade this into two-way so they can come straight down here. But to access these buildings, they still need to enter the one-way system, so that should be fine. Poor employees don't have a tram to work. That's true. I don't think I'd really want trams heading over to an ore mining area though. I assume trams as nice little kind of you know, modern, nice town centre kind of stuff. I wouldn't take them to an ore industry area. How are we doing for the line? 30 foot more in the suburbs. Nice, all the stations are nice and busy. You guys think we should take the tram into work? Is that what you want? Should we take the tram line down into work? We can make a nice little tram loop here with the land that we have spare. My oldest girl says hi and she loves your city and that she wants to live there. Hello to Dragon Man's youngest daughter. Thank you. I'll take the comment on the city. Okay, looks like you guys want trams heading down. Can you make a loop in the other direction? Yeah, we can do. I was thinking, should we bring the tram into the industrial area? I feel like we should. Okay, let's do it. You guys have twisted my arm. Okay, so we'll have it come through here. What's the plan to grow the Herman area? Yeah, we do have enormous residential demand right now. We'll have a look at that in a minute. Let's have a look through here. Can we bring the tram? How much would it be? Yeah, we're just looking at more money to put buses in. We'll try the tram loop. We'll see what it likes. We'll see how it looks. Right, okay, so very temporarily going to snap the bridge, delete the trees, and then we're going to have tram road right through the middle, and probably up to here as well. Out here, back up, and then we'll use that as a tram stop. We'll see how it goes. And then let's connect the main bridge back up again. Okay. Let's drag the tram line down into there. Yeah, and then it's going to carry on. And then we'll make a loop heading in the opposite direction, but of course they can't get through, so let's make one through here. Let's go up through there. Send him down there. We'll make this kind of reverse tram line black as well, so it's kind of yin and yang kind of deal. Let's wait for it to come out. Let's make him black. Cool. Boss League was much more traffic. And Ochad, being a Man U fan, how does it feel to hand Liverpool the title when you beat City? You were always going to win it anyway, man. It's not like that Manchester derby result even made a difference. You were always going to win it, regardless of the derby. Annoyingly. Well, yeah, you know, it was a good win in the derby. We'll take that any day. Okay, we are swiftly running out of room here in our corner for residential. Let's Let's have a look at the tile. If we unlock these two, we can kind of head and get some forestry over here. I'm not sure which one I want to pop off here. We'll probably do... We'll do this one for right now. Because I want to have the residential flow all the way up to the highway, not just kind of stop all of a sudden in the middle of a field. We will make a little change in the pattern now. Of how many nodes do we have here? We have kind of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, drop a roundabout in. And then we'll extend the grids up to this point. Okay, let's bring our water network down. Let's bring this down in one swoop. Oh, that's annoying. There we go. Okay. And then between the kind of highway, if we come out a little bit more, should give us some more residential room. We'll have a little highway slip lane here as well, I think. Just snap to our angle. Okay. Wonder how much traffic this would actually receive. Let's try this. We'll see how that performs. That might just be a faster way in for residents. We'll see. Okay, let's get some 4x4s in. And then we'll have some nice kind of end ones here in the corner as well. So 3, 4, and 4. And 3, 4, 4. There we go. We can fill the rest in now. And the rest. Please show me your traffic. 94% at the moment. We're getting a little bit of a... Apparently there is a major traffic jam on this road. 94% at the minute. Yeah, we're getting some trams backing up here, aren't we? Trams are causing a little issue. Hey Jan, how's it going, buddy? Let's have a look at some of the traffic maps, everyone. My day's been good, mate. How about yours? They do need to go with sports DLC. They did a sports DLC, right? Wasn't it called Match Day or something? Pretty sure they did one. They added like a bunch of free stadiums and stuff. Yeah, so some of our industry is starting to abandon right now because we're not expanding our residential, so we'll fix that. How are we doing for the noise this close to the highway? We'll add in... We'll add in a sound barrier here. We'll put some trees in. That'll cushion the sound a little bit. Okay, let's carry on expanding the suburbia. Let's bring out some stuff here. 4 and then 3. And it's all instantly filled in, so in there. Yeah, I was thinking that maybe make the tram loop a little bit bigger. It's a little bit kind of short and dinky, isn't it? Let's pause the game for a moment. And we'll just bring these guys down just so they've got a little more room to maneuver. Let's drag this stop over there. And we'll actually get the black tram to stop a little further down the line as well, just so they're not stopping on the main road. They do one for soccer stadiums. Hey Hot Pizza, how's it going, man? Hope you're well. 80 viewers, oh my god. By far the busiest stream. Welcome everyone, thank you for joining the stream tonight. City's really good, but I don't like that full square cities, don't know why. Yeah, this is just kind of expanding the suburbia, because I don't want it to just be a few squares. I want it to kind of be, you know, a real dense suburbia, so when we kind of look from the downtown, you have this kind of like nice repeated pattern that surrounds it. It won't go on forever. Yeah, we will eventually move away from it, but for this part of the map, these suburbia is kind of following a very strict grid pattern, just because of how we did it in the tutorial. Thanks for all the support on that tutorial as well, guys. That video is doing tremendously well. You guys really enjoyed it, and that makes me enjoy it. Let's get some in here. Hi from France, buddy. Bonjour, Danny. I hope you're okay. Bonjour, my little French friend. The historical tea drinker. How late am I? You are an hour and 7 minutes late to the party, historical tea drinker. Your absence has been noted, I can assure you. Let's pop some more park assets down around here. Let's see what we have to play with. Not that. Dog park, maybe? Along here. Carousel. Japanese garden. These things are really cheap, aren't they? Yeah, $40 a week for a Japanese garden. Let's drop a tiny bit of commercial around this roundabout. We'll kind of make this like a mini town centre. Bonjour. Keep going, bro. Love your content. Thanks, Jan. Appreciate that, bud. Excuse me, guys. I'm gonna have to take a drink. You should put a clinic in now. It probably is about time to put in a clinic, to be fair, but you know, like they're not really bothered. These things, like we can afford it now. It's like $400 a week to maintain. Yeah, we'll put a clinic in. Probably along this town centre here. Let's have a clinic in there, right on the corner. Let's get another park asset in here opposite as well, maybe. Not the botanical gardens. And then small amount of commercial, maybe. Maybe a little 4x4. And then we'll pop in some trees in the empty tiles next to it. We'll see how that does for sound. I was surprised that you're streaming, didn't get an email notification. Oh yes, I'm assuming maybe it went into your spam. A lot of my YouTube notifications go into spam. Okay, let's create a little bit of a sound border here using some trees. Kind of place a random pattern of the bigger trees and then we'll detail it out with some smaller ones. So it was a really stupid design idea not to include a brush tool within the base game. Like, why that was a mod, I have no idea. Surely this would have been. I'll place the bulk out with the main tree. Okay, so that little slip lane is getting a little bit of use, which is interesting. Swimming pool and a sauna near the roundabout would be good. Kind of like a small community leisure area. Yeah, that would be nice. Let's have a little look at that. We haven't locked them, have we yet? Oh yeah, we have so the community pool's at 5,000 and the sauna is 7,500. Yeah, that'll be a good. That will be a good idea. But we'll plop that down in there as well. Normally I get one. Very strange, man. Yeah, I couldn't tell you why that was. Let's just carry this on down here. And then we'll kind of switch to an angle that's more friendly to the highway at some point. Probably about here. Okay. Do the trees reduce noise really? They do, friend, yeah. They do, they act as a very, very slight noise barrier. Yeah, they do. It's not a very commonly known fact that I found, because as you mentioned it around city skylines, yeah, they do act as a sound barrier. Okay, I feel like we should have some kind of fence along this as well. Maybe farm industry fence. See how that looks. 40 likes on the stream. Thank you for all that, guys. That support really does help out the channel. Okay, so I think maybe like a little country fence along the highway. Let's bring this guy out to here. And then bring him down. Up to about there. Okay, and then we can bring this guy up and around, right up into the suburb itself. This makes it look a little more kind of planned, I guess, doesn't it? Let's maybe drop in a couple of the taller kind of redwoods in the middle, just so it kind of adds a different shade of green into what is kind of all oak tree, and then some kind of big patches of vegetation in the thick of it, so you know, it's all overgrown. Nobody ever walks around here. Okay. I did also want to delete that connection. I didn't mean to leave that connected. There we go. How are the trams doing now? Yeah, they're moving much more freely. I'm guessing that's cleared up on the traffic map as well. Yeah, it has. Yeah, traffic's doing well at the moment. We're not doing too badly. Slowly cooling up population. We've got more, a hell of a lot more residential demand. So let's go ahead and throw some of this in. How are we doing for education? Yeah, we're good actually, surprisingly. We've got a lot of education in. Anyway, what are you guys working on in your cities at the moment? Have you got any kind of cool, interesting projects, or are you just kind of expanding the population grind? Actually, it'd be interesting to know how many of you play kind of really heavily modded. Kind of like, you know, to like flux trans levels of mod. Or you kind of, you know, you just like traffic manager and move it and you kind of play with the vanilla assets. I'm off to watch Birds of Prey and have my tea. That sounds like the best Saturday night ever. Hope to watch this when it's posted on here. Yeah, it'll be up when it's finished, dude. YouTube usually takes a couple of hours to process it up, but it will be up when it's finished up. I hope you enjoy your dinner, and I appreciate you stopping by the stream, mate. Have a nice evening. Let's drop him in there. And then we'll have him come out in this direction. Let's kind of make a little pattern. A little bit of a decoration around the roundabout in preparation for our little community centre that we'll place around here. Oh, it won't run on your PC? Oh, that's unfortunate, man. You must have a pretty old PC not to be able to run Cities Skylines, right? Because I don't think the game is too. It's more CPU and RAM demanding than it is graphically. Unless you're playing with like graphic mods, then it will really set your GPU on fire. But mostly no mods. Boy, on my X's. Ah, that sucks, man. You need to get in touch with her, so you can just come round occasionally and play City Skylines. You have good taste when you build a neighbourhood. That's great. Thank you. CSBN. Wait, that means it's good, right? I did study French in high school, but it's been a long time since I spoke any French. We used to have like these high school language tests where you had to like speak in French into a microphone, and it was like, oh, I'm a baker, and my family has a lawyer in it, and like these really totally unrealistic conversations that you would never ever have with anybody in France. I do have heavy modded. I do have trouble loading up a heavily modded with an 8GB PC. Yeah, you'll if it is like heavily modded, you're gonna have a bad time. Let's drag some more people out here. Oh yeah, no, I'm a girl, and he's an ex for a reason. Oh no. Well, hopefully he hasn't kind of deleted any of your City Skylines content. I think I'm actually just going to have like a real small row of 2x2s here. Nothing bigger than 2x2 for this kind of front-facing highway stretch. Yeah, George Morrison, PS4, you can paint the trees in. Yeah, for some reason the console edition got a paintbrush tool. The PC didn't. You have to download a mod. Super strange. Like, this is kind of one of the very few advantages the console version has over the PC one. Is the fact you guys did get a paintbrush in the base game. Super strange. I'm gonna carry on my little fence along here. How are we looking? How about a path actually? Not for functional purposes, just a regular old dirt path. We'll see how it goes. Had to remove assets and start afresh. Traffic manager, road extension, and that's it. No move it. Because I know a lot of PC players like almost refuse to play the game without move it. I'm gonna bring this guy in as close as I can. I just want to create kind of a little bit of almost like dirt land here. Go for... It's a little bit big. Let's keep placing it until we get one of the smaller ones. There we go, that's fine. There's some overgrowth in here as well. Have a nice bush. Nice bushy highway entrance. Makes it look a little more suburban, right guys? You know, it's kind of not just left plain and empty. I think the fence really helps out. That farming fence is particularly getting me on. I am enjoying that. Let's line about some of these tiny little baby trees, almost like they've been planted as saplings to eventually grow to kind of deflect the noise away from the highway, but they are kind of still in their younger sapling phase at the moment. Move it is a must-have for me. Have you unlocked highway sound barriers? No, we haven't unlocked highway sound barriers. Whether or not we implement them, I'm not sure. Like, the sound isn't a major issue, purely because like we've cushioned the sound blow with trees a little bit, and these guys right on the edge of the red shouldn't be affected too much. But I kind of feel like we're going for more of a country vibe here, and to see highways with big concrete sound barriers along the side of them is something you maybe get in a more inner city surrounding, at least in England anyway. To see that out in the countryside, you kind of just get these, you know, long narrow roads. There isn't that many sound barriers when you're out kind of passing through the country. But if they start suffering from noise pollution, then yeah, absolutely, we'll switch them out a little for sound barriers. Okay, let's get some more 2x2s in along here. Right, we've still got education problems cropping up at the moment. How are we doing for education? I'm guessing it's going to be university demand, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It's university stuff. I don't like these commercial buildings here. I think we'll keep that one. We'll have a little general store. So that's just a 2x2, isn't it? Okay, let's shave those off, and then we'll try and get another one in there. $85 viewers, oh my god guys, 88. You guys have been really enjoying this city. It has been certainly one of the more popular live streams. Let's carry on messing about with this roundabout, and then we'll move over to kind of the city entrance roundabout and detail that up a little bit as well. So I want to try and make the vanilla game look as pretty as possible tonight. If you guys want to see this again on a live stream, then of course we will do it. But otherwise the build guide will be back next Saturday for its usual live stream. Trying to play with some different shapes and stuff. I feel like we need a little bit of colour. It's all very green. Let's go for a few of these little pink numbers around. Maybe one of these in each corner. A couple little purple ones around this rock. It kind of looks a little bit overkill right now for such kind of insignificant roundabout, but once we develop the sauna and pool idea that we had in the chat, this looked really nice. Oh dear, fire. How are we doing actually? We probably need, yeah, we do need more services here. Right, so there's police stations over there. How about we do one out here as well? Let's turn our snapping on. Just like that. Wonderful. Okay, and a fire service as well. We'll have him on the corner. So we could actually do with another fire station over here, couldn't we? Let's have him over there as well. That should force a few level ups. What about moving to the other side for homing and commercial? Kind of want to stay this side of the river for the downtown, should we eventually reach that. We'll kind of see how it develops, but I'm kind of thinking downtown on this side. We'll see. Hey Appalante, how's it going, buddy? How you doing? Just woke up, very exhausted. I'm guessing it wasn't a great sleep then, right? If you just woke up, you're exhausted already. I wonder, let's decorate the outside of this highway right here. Let's bring that path all the way down and behind. I think if they want to currently walk to work, they have to cross the roundabout. If we can give them I wonder if we can give them their own path. Can we clear the bridge with this height? Yes, we can. I found your channel today and I've already binge watched 10 episodes of this series already. Really enjoying it. Oh, this isn't, I'm assuming, are you talking about the build guide? This isn't the build guide, dude. This is, we recently made a tutorial of how to start your city on the channel. And we're just expanding this totally vanilla at the moment. Just kind of trying to make the vanilla game look as pretty as we can. But thank you anyway, I appreciate your support. I'm assuming you're talking about the build guide is the series that you're watching. But thank you, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Can we connect up here? Elevated zoo paths have found a return into the new city. We'll see how much use that gets. I don't think it'll get a lot. But either way, it looks nice. To kind of have people walking across. Oh no, here we go. We are getting... Who are you? What do you do in life, you little sim? He's an operator at the police station, and he's walking over this bridge on his way to work. What on earth are you doing? What level are we at? We're at Boomtown, dude. Yeah, we just hit all this stuff here. We're slowly moving towards it. Towards Big Town. Busy Town, sorry. But yeah. Put some nice little tram networks in right now. Actually, yeah, this will be a good little recap to see what we've done on the stream. So we put in a little waterfront park, which is obviously still in progression. Got a nice little couple of assets along the waterfront. Added in the first public transport network. We've got a nice little tram line here. Let's see how it's doing for use. Yeah, there's probably, yeah, there's too many trams. Let's kill it by 2. Bring it down to 5. And then there's an opposite tram loop as well. And this guy again, yeah, he's not doing too badly again, probably a little too busy. We'll kill it by 5. Are you streaming live on Mixer? Yeah, because you can do it for the Xbox. Residential man. Yeah, I'll check you out on Mixer, Pro Panther. Residential, yeah, we do need to do residential, don't we? Let's maybe carry on down here. We haven't done anything with this part of the map yet. Let's carry on some more residential stuff over here. I could really do with moving the water assets now. Let's find a new place for these guys to live. We'll plop them down here at the moment. On the opposite side, and then the pollution can come all the way down to the opposite end. My world just made it to Big Town as a new player, I'm happy. Watch your How to Start a City 2020 video yesterday and subbed. Excellent advice to get through the most annoying part of the game. Oh, thanks Doom Generation. I'm glad you enjoyed it, mate. Right, welcome. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, so we're just carrying on that city right now, dude. Just kind of how I would expand it. So people seem to be enjoying it, so we will carry on. Alright, let's just bring the road all the way down. It's a little bit bumpy, but you know, it's did I hook these guys in? No. I did not. Let's give them a windmill on this side and another wind farm down here, just for right now. We will eventually move them, but I don't want power lines draping across the river in the new part of the town. Alright, let's have a little look. We'll pop in another roundabout coming out of the industrial area, and then we'll upgrade the road through the middle into industrial road. Not that it makes a difference, but looks a little nicer. We'll see. Okay, and then we'll hook them into the country roads here. Well, not country. They're not country roads, are they? They're just kind of regular roads. Okay. Wonder what kind of residential saves. Just nothing. Love coronavirus. Alright. Is that you kind of claiming love for the coronavirus, or is it just something that you like? Coronavirus is everywhere right now, isn't it, guys? Hopefully no one in the stream is too badly affected by it, of course, from our fellow Italian friend who's currently quarantined because of it. My wishes go out to him. Okay, I'm gonna carry on being super anal. Industrial elevated bridge looks dope. Does it really? I don't think I've ever used it. Let's have a look. That's weird. We got one of the bridge pillars coming through. Yeah, it does look pretty nice actually. We need to break this middle bridge again, so we can bring it over. Yeah, I think that'd be pretty cool to have it as the elevated industrial bridge over into the industrial area. Doesn't look like anybody's using this footbridge. Yeah, it's kind of pointless. We'll delete it. No one's using it. We'll find another place for one. Anyway, residential. Otherwise, Danny is going to murder me if we don't give any more residential to these guys. Let's just very briefly hook him in right here. So we'll make some nice kind of sub-industrial housing along here, I think. Let's get some nice waterfront houses in too. Although we'll do these in a different shape. We'll have them as 3x3s along the waterfront with a space in between. And I'll show you guys why. None, man. Only 5 cases of coronavirus in New Zealand and very far away from them. Oh, that's good. You once deleted, turned off all traffic lights to improve your traffic. Oh, really? That's kind of funny. You think it'll do the opposite, right? I think we're going to grab some zoo fence. No, actually, not zoo fence. I think we'll stick with the farming. Let's use the farm fence here. And I'm just going to make a couple of little, almost like backyard lots for these guys. We'll cut through there. He can remain as the 3x3, that's fine. Do a 4x3 right there. And we'll see how this looks. Kind of giving them a little more detail into the residential, kind of along the waterfront like this. Looks very country. There's Manzan, hello, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Yeah, I really like that. It's got a very country vibe to it, hasn't it? Especially with these smaller 3x3 lots. It's not bad. It's not bad. Let's bring some paths through to the residential. We'll just use kind of regular dirt paths for this. The crossroads, and then heading over there as well. I don't actually think I want the 4x4s here. I think we're going to stick to those 3x3 ones. Kind of just like this. A little bit of commercial. Let's get some more residential in here as well. We'll have it as a 2x3 there. Again, I'll try and do the same. So these little kind of fences to highlight the difference between each lot. And then we'll take those off as well. And then we'll wait for one 3x3 to grow, and then we'll put the other one in. I want to be mods, but the different time zones between us will stop me from being one, because when you start your stream I'll be asleep. Yeah, that kind of sucks, but it doesn't matter, man. Like, you're here right now, so it would be, you know, it would be fine for you to be a mod. Yeah, don't worry, guys. I have I am taking note over the course of a couple of weeks who is at the streams regularly enough to be a moderator. We will have some mods soon. So if you are interested in being a mod, then all you need to do is turn up for the streams and be involved in the chat. If you turn up enough times, then eventually we will make you a moderator. Okay, so I just kind of want some real low-end suburbs to kind of sit beneath the industrial area right here. We'll probably put a district on them as well. The school's out, so they kind of stay in low-end jobs. I think this guy here, he's too fancy. Just 3x3s, I think. Just 3x3s. Let's bring this path down a little, and then I'll put that fence back in. Okay. Let's paint out some areas. Some districts anyway. So along this waterfront from here, we'll make this kind of a new neighbourhood to sit within the kind of sub-industrial area where a lot of the industrial areas work. It's not a particularly well educated area, maybe a little bit of crime in there as well. You're going to go all out in detailing, aren't you? As always, you know what I'm like with my detailing. Then we'll have all this suburb up to here as kind of the... Let's actually trim that back, that looks really messy. So we'll have this one as kind of its own suburb alongside the highway. And we'll kind of keep painting it up. And then we'll trim it off along the highway as well. There we go. Just trim that away. I like the zoning build instead of just painting a massive area and letting chaos and see what most of the YouTubers do. Thanks, man. Yeah, it's always nice to take your time with your zoning. Like you'll certainly see the benefit in the long run. I really like these 2x2 houses as well alongside the highway here. After watching your 2019 build guide, I've been zoning everything, and your advice on the policies really helped. Yeah, it definitely does, man. Absolutely does. For example, right here, we're getting some garbage issues. So where's that new district I just painted out? Let's pop recycling on these guys, because they're a little further away from the garbage dump. So for them to accumulate less less rubbish would really help. And then over on Forest Park as well, I want kind of schools out here, so they'll kind of go straight to work in this kind of, you know, more lower class neighbourhood. It's not just perfect mansions with swimming pools all over the city. There's kind of a little almost run down waterfront neighbourhood down here that sits right beneath this big dirty pollutive industry. We'll carry this on. Okay. Interesting. I wonder if these guys are walking to work through here. Works at Drugstore 2.0. Okay, so he works in the town. Let's connect up the road network through here a little bit, so people have more options of moving around. We will actually probably need a recycling centre pretty soon, actually. How full are we here? 89. Yeah, let's get one of those in now. Let's make a little preemptive strike. Be good to actually have it next to the let's go ahead and plot the power station there for right now. We'll make a little dedicated power area as well. Looks like we don't need these power lines here anymore either. Good choices. Thanks, Danny. Dropping a recycling centre right by there. There's one thing I always kind of struggle with in city skylines, and that's transitioning from residential or commercial into industrial. It can always be a little bit of a challenge to make it look realistic. And a lot of the time you can't really use kind of trees or forests to separate them because the pollution just kills the trees. Okay, how is that industrial area doing? Yeah, so we've hit the resources. We just need to add in a lot more jobs for our mining area. Let's do that now. So we need a small ore underground mine. Let's build out the road network a little bit. We do have more ore over here as well, don't we? Okay. We will kind of plan for that. We'll have that in there as well. Let's make sure that this ore area is encompassing all this as well. That's the specialization, and then the industrial area out as well. Okay, so how are we doing for raw resource over here? Yeah, we got some more. Actually, I think we'll probably kill this road here. Let's delete him back there. And then we'll come out at a little T-junction. And then out here we'll have kind of the underground mines. You know? No industrial demand. Yeah, I know there's no industrial demand. I'm just going to plop it in right now while I have the money. Here it is, a small little underground mine. Okay, so we'll leave 2 of these in, and they'll kind of sit nicely at the head. Might be sweet. Okay, just gonna carry on zoning up here now. I'm 10. I love Minecraft. I'm a pro builder, so this game can change my Minecraft build into big cities. Boring. People want more strip clubs. Bjorn, do you only stream on YouTube? Yes, I do, Bjorn. YouTube is my platform. You don't need to subscribe to me on Twitch or Mixer. Everything is on YouTube. So if you want to follow the content, then you can do everything on YouTube. Let's try and get some layers out here. Oh, why is that broken, the zoning? Okay, let's go a little further out. We good here? Yeah, that's fine. They should do a Vegas Life DLC. Pavel, you've clearly never been to a strip club in your life. You guys play nice with each other. Okay, let's carry that with a little farming. I've actually been to a strip club once in my life, and it was possibly the most awkward experience ever. You know, like, I am, not because I'm gay or anything, like, I am a straight man. But it was just so awkward, you know, like, like, you almost feel bad for looking. It was a very surreal experience. It was, of course now my girlfriend wants to actually go to one, just for the experience. I think after the night DLC, there should be some interesting clubs. Yeah, we can do some nightlife specializations. On Twitch, some YouTubers make streams of them making their vids so they can use it in the video. Yeah, they do. I don't know, I kind of want to keep them separate. Are we running out of power here? It looks like we are just about. You guys, we are still making enough. I don't know. I'm not sure why you guys are whinging. You should be fine. There you go, that's very weird. Okay, let's carry on this. What's the distance here? 200? Wonder what the one block residential will look like. Power, yeah, we're nearly out. Like, we are fine for power. Very nearly anyway. Good now, yeah, it's very, very unusual. Okay. Let's carry on with this pattern out here. Budget for power maybe? No, we're good on the budget, I think. It's at 100%. Yeah, 100%. I don't know what that was. It's weird now. And yeah, awkward as hell. Yeah, it was. It was very awkward. Okay. I'm not really sure where I'm going with this. We'll kind of play with it and see what it's like. Let's maybe get a little more commercial along these main roads. So annoying the way that the tiles are warping. It's fine. We'll do something else with that. Not really sure if I like this, to be honest. It's all a little bit crap. Yeah, I think we're going to delete these outer rings that we just placed. Don't like the idea. And unzone this commercial as well. Get rid of that. Oh no, see, have we unlocked canals yet? Yeah, we have. How about we make some canal housing? That could be quite fun. Again, yeah, electricity production 95, consumption 82, and the buildings out here, they are hooked into the main grid, right? Yeah, they are. These guys are being super weird, and then it just goes away and comes back of its own accord. Super, super strange. Super strange. Right, 1 second, guys. I'm just going to switch the playlist over. Wonderful. Okay, let's make... Oh, that hill is a little janky. That's fine though. So we've worked on some kind of gross, lower dense parts of the kind of industrial housing area. We'll come back to that idea shortly. Let's head over a bridge. Kind of like this. And then a little further out. How are we looking from the underneath? Yeah, that's fine. Happy with that. Tram line's broken, should repair itself. How are we doing for trams again? To make sure that the reduced numbers aren't affecting it too much. Yeah, not too bad. Having the mirrored lines certainly takes the pressure off one another. Trams do look great. I really do like the trams. They're so good. Nice little cut through as well with the dirt road. That's a nice little idea. It's not bad. Alright, let's have a look, a little play with some canal housing. I heard that England is beautiful. Yeah, it is in some areas. Not like every area, I guess. You know, it has its shitholes, but most of it's alright. I'm guessing we'll have to go for deep canals here to get these guys in. Let's see if we come back another 100. Let's see how the water stabilizes. Yeah, okay, it's not too bad. Let's have a little play with the terraforming. Should have done the tram across the river. No, we still can. We'll just upgrade this into a tram bridge. Okay, let's have a little look at this zoning. How far can we come down 4x4? Quite far actually. Let's have a look at the terraforming. Kind of up to make a little bit of a sharper banking. We've been to Scotland, very nice place. Yeah, England, like the area of England I live in, called the Lake District, is a national park. Very, very pretty. Lots of mountains and rivers and forests and stuff. Well, however, I have lived in London as well, and I did not like London. But you'll kind of find it's like a cultural split really with London. Like Northerners don't tend to like the South and vice versa. You know, Southerners much prefer the South of England and Northerners prefer the North. Let's get some sustainable housing in here. And I know these guys aren't hooked up with anything yet, but I want to see how the houses develop alongside the weird terraforming we have going on. Okay, so we're going to get some kind of janky looking... yeah, that's not particularly nice, is it? Okay. So, let's delete those guys. How about we have the road super close to... Okay, I think I know what I'm going to do here. We're going to kind of flatten out this riverbank. Kind of up to about here. Take it all back to a level. And then just smoothen it out a little. Okay. And then we'll have back-to-back zonings on the roads. So it kind of comes out like that. Yeah, that's what I wanted. So then the houses will be in the middle. Garnet District is bad to take from a 10-year-old. Nice to visit though, see all the stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to see in London. Like, it is great. Like, when I lived there as a student, I had so much fun as a student, but when I became a working adult, god damn was it depressing. Did not enjoy working in London. At all. Oh, and the maple ore industry is at level 3, wonderful. You want to go to a Chelsea match? Oh, boo! Boo! Not Chelsea. Go see United match, go to Old Trafford. That's the match you want to see. Not a northern twat, not a southern twat, a Midlands twat. Oh, the Midlands. Yeah, no one kind of cares about the Midlands. The Midlands is just like a no man's land. No, of course, joking. I'm sure lots of people care about the Midlands. Okay, let's just kind of play with this idea before we take it any further. We'll have this area as renewable housing. And then we'll hook these guys up to the road as well. And then let's get a whole bunch of residential in the middle. Oh no, only Blues side of town. Ugh, no. Chelsea. Ugh. Does the deep canal look ridiculous? We could have this one as the I never really figure out how to use these canals. They're always a little bit weird. Okay, I'm guessing that is not the right way to use them. Why am I putting canals here? We're just trying to play with a little design for a canal housing area. It will come together, I promise you. We're just kind of messing with the landscape now to see if we can get some canals to fit in this area. I promise it'll come together. Okay, let's wait for the water to go away. Yeah, it's just the canals are just so they do fill up to an extent. I just think the landscape here is not suited for them. I think we're on too much of a hill for what I want to do. Facility is full. There we go. Oh, we've hit the power limit as well. Oh, have we? No, it's just those guys being idiots. Okay, let's have a look at another garbage facility. Let's pop it over here. And another recycling centre as well, just to cope with the demand. There we go. And then he can empty out. And these guys will filter through the little industrial one-way system that we've got going on, so that should work nicely. Cool. You're right, nobody cares. We're like DMZ. Yeah, we're not building this here, guys. The landscape just isn't right. Let's get rid of it. And delete the district as well. I do want to try this idea, but honestly, kind of the land here is much more suited to it. Let's see what happens if we drag a canal onto this land. Let's see if it behaves itself. Yeah, so this is what I'm wanting, kind of much flatter sides alongside the canal here. How about further down this way? Yeah, it's still pretty slopey, isn't it? Yeah, we are hitting our power limit, I think. Let's give these guys power usage. Should sort them out a little bit more. They'll use a little bit less power. Okay, maybe we just have one main canal, and then from that I can draw out... Is this snapping on? Yeah. So 180 degrees. What distance was that? 220? Was it really that far? Yeah, it was. Stream for 2 hours, ooh. Okay. Use a shallow canal for the entrance, then a deeper one to hold the water. Okay, let's try that then. So, shallow for the entrance, which it is. And then a medium canal for the rest. No, that's alright. Let's just rebuild it with medium canal then, because... Okay, so that's small canal. And then this is medium. Let's see how that works. What do I want to do with canals? We're trying to make... We're just kind of playing with a housing idea here. I wish you could terraform before we start building the actual city. Yeah, it'd help, wouldn't it? Well, I guess you can just kind of make your own map, I guess. Ah, thank you so much, Ezekiel. Or Easy Kyle. Oh, yeah, okay, I can see how that's working now. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so we're just going to play with the green housing idea here, guys, just as another little method. I want that to generate with the support beams. Will it do it? I'm sure there is a way. Nah, not close enough by the looks of it. No, that was stupid. T-pose. Ah, why do you do this to me? It was working fine a minute ago. Let's try to draw the bridge over at a different point here. Will there be gondolas like in Venice? Not without mods, I'm afraid, mate. Okay, that's what I want. Might be nice to actually have a little elevated bridge here. Nice little change in elevation step. can always be appreciated. And then he will continue off down on his merry way to become what eventually he ever becomes. Little weird ass terraforming here. Okay, let's just delete that for right now. Okay, so we have these new little houses here. Let's actually finally put this idea into practice. So this is something for OG subscribers of the channel. This is something that we did way back in Friendwood, the original Let's Play that the channel first started with. Kind of the idea of canal-side housing. So you want to leave as many tiles between the road and the canal as possible. Or you can actually do it as little, depending on kind of which way you want to take this. So I'm going to have my road kind of hug the canal quite closely. Kind of like this. And then we'll see if we can come back through and upgrade him if he won't fit naturally. That's fine. And then again, similar thing. I wonder how a little bridge would look like that. Nah, it kind of distorts the bridge, it looks weird. And then we'll come down just on a little curve like this. Canal-side housing sold. I'm glad you are. Give it time, you may yet hate it, I assure you. Okay, let's push the industry zone back a little bit. It's kind of encroaching upon what I want to do here. Okay, so let's give it the housing specialization. Green cities. And then we're going to have 4x4s. Again, we're going to be placing it quite sparingly. Because I want a few 3x4s here. And then again along the back, we'll have 4x4. So you would treat this as kind of like, you know, the government knows that global warming is coming, but they don't do anything about it, so this is kind of their response instead. You know, they just kind of build this little thing. And of course, now we have finished it, there is no residential demand. Oh man. Oh, of course. I've now been streaming for 2 hours and 10 minutes already. Holy crap. Have we even got anything done? Like, what's actually changed? Apart from the tram line, nothing's happened. Let's see what we unlock with the new ore industry area. We got a bunch of industrial demand right now. So the rotary kiln plant can now be placed. What is up with these guys, man? I don't even care. I actually don't care anymore. Oh, we just actually ran out of power now. No, we're still good. Right. Rotary kiln plant. This thing is a beast. Alongside the highway again. I feel like this kind of needs to be set back a little bit more, because kind of looking from the suburbs at this enormous beast of a factory would be a little bit off-putting now. So I think we'll set it back a little bit further into the ore industry itself rather than having it roadside. Okay. So we'll have a little one-way loop to access this thing. Okay, and then the regular road will come back down. How deep do we need to be to give this thing its own storage? Okay. There we go. Up the power budget. I'm going to see that'll fix it. I mean, we are still producing more than enough anyway. Like, we are actually still in the green, but they're still complaining of power. Okay. Let's get some more regular mining buildings in here with the zoning. Kind of flesh out these corners a little bit here. Start to really bring this little industrial space together. God damn, man, we've been holding about 80 viewers for a good hour now. Thank you so much for spending your night here, guys, and 53 likes as well. That is crazy. By far the most popular live stream tonight. Let me know, actually, guys. Do you prefer not seeing the build guide on the live stream? Do you guys want me to go back to not streaming the build guide and you can just see the episodes, or do you like the build guide streams as well? And maybe we can just kind of switch between this city and the build guide each week. Eden Valley map is so nice, yeah, man. Probably my favourite map in the game. Okay, so they are storing. Everyone is received. How are we doing for levels? We need a lot more workers in. We have the capacity for 455, and it needs a hell of a lot more than that. Do have the seabed mining vessel, which we don't have. I'll have no need for anyway. Okay, let's place in a couple more of these little underground ore mines. Both. Streams as well. Stream the build guide, both. Bit of both live guide. Both live and the guide, both. Why is it just telephone canal then wall it? Both. Okay, yeah, everyone seems to want both, I guess. Okay, that's fine. Noted. What do we think of the kind of the ore industry area here developing beneath the mountain? Okay, yeah. Channel's going so fast, man. I remember when I started watching your streams a couple of months ago. I think your channel's getting so many subs. Keep going. I know, man. The oh god, I haven't given these guys water. My bad. Yeah, the growth on the channel recently has been just insane. We have gone up so many subscribers in such a short amount of time. Yeah, it is just ridiculous. Obviously good ridiculous, not bad ridiculous. Yeah, crazy. I think actually we went up, I can actually check it out right now. Let me stick you guys in a little montage and I'll throw some hard facts at you guys. Well, let me pull up my studio account here. And we'll see what we think. So I'm looking at my analytics, right? And in the last 28-day period, so that's pretty much like just under a month, right? The channel has had 139,000 views, 20,300 hours of watch time, and we have gone up 1,200 subscribers in 28 days. Like crazy. It has just been non-stop, man. Like, I used to love replying to all my comments, but it's now getting to the point where I can't respond to them all anymore just because there's too many. So, you know, you guys, kind of long-time subscribers, you know, I always reply to my comments. If I don't reply anymore, it's simply because there's just too many. I don't have the hours in the day anymore. Okay, how are we looking for traffic? This place is getting busy now. Let's just have a little look and see how people are going. The ore mines are cool. Coal mine down by Swansea to the side of a mountain. Yeah, you have to be you have to like design your ore industry areas. Making them grids just doesn't look right. I'm using my gaming computer and playing through this game. I'm a lucky kid. You know, I'm very lucky. I wish I had a PC that could play this game right now. Simon from Dublin. Yeah, I don't envy you, dude. I'm sorry to hear you can't play City Skylines right now. These houses are growing so sporadically. Please just come in on one time. Okay, amazing to hear. You're honestly the most logistical City Skylines builder out there, mate. You explain things properly and how to build a proper city. Keep up the hard work, pal. Thank you very much, dude. I appreciate that. I do try. I wouldn't say I'm the most logistical, but I do appreciate the kind words. Thank you very much. Let's come back over here for a bit. We haven't been down here for a while. Where can we come out from here? Let's bring a little bit of a curve in actually. Move away from kind of the hard 90-degree angles. Your videos help me a lot with my game. Thank you, lad. No worries, mate. I'm glad they are helpful to you. I think I'm going to try and get a modular build video recorded after today's stream because hasn't been one for like 2 weeks because of the how-to guides. The how to start your city guides have been kind of the forefront of the video production. So much so, in fact, that the build guide has dropped to 1 episode a week for the time being until I can get back on some kind of proper schedule. We haven't done a Saturday build guide for probably a month now. Just had Tuesdays. Which is not a permanent fixture, guys, don't worry. That will change. The build guide will return on Tuesday and Saturday, hopefully from next week. Let's make some kind of false parkland here to sit in around the commercial. Turn green every traffic light is an intersector for more smooth traffic. Actually, let's have a little look at the traffic light situation here because we have this tram junction now. This is going to be causing issues. There should be no traffic lights here. You guys should be stopping and starting coming out of the tram junction. No traffic lights on the roundabout either. The tram has to give way here. Yeah, happy for lights to be here because this is a busier junction. No traffic lights here either. Tram has to give way. This hooks into the industry, so that can have traffic lights. No, none here. Residential has to give way. And none here either. Side street has to give way. We'll have one here because this is a busy tram junction. And yeah, these guys have been set up to have stop signs on them. So we'll just see how that affects the flow. 61 likes on the stream, guys. Oh my god, thank you so much. Should just see everyone move a little smoother around here now. Yeah, we're getting a lot of workers using this tram line, which is good. Oh, we hit busy town. Wonderful. Lots of policies. Oh, new roads as well. We can upgrade some roads now as well. A bunch of new kind of service buildings, hospitals, marinas. Oh, you can probably get one of these down on the river actually. The marina. That'll look nice. Weather radar. Yeah, a lot of natural disaster stuff. Power plants, medical laboratory. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. Hit busy town already. Okay. But no knows how to say my name Upperland correctly. Hang on, let me have a look at it here. Upperlanatai is how I would say it if I read it properly. Evening from Kent. Good evening, 1T Potato Boy. How you doing, mate? You alright? Do like these little 1x1s because they give little, kind of like a terrace house feel. I honestly wonder if that's the feeling we should go for. Not sure. You want to leave the name or change it? No, he's not. Right. We still have a whole bunch of industrial demand. Let's get some more zoning down. How about up here? I don't have much over here, do we? Let's get some stuff in opposite the storage pit down here. And we'll probably actually hook this guy up into the industrial estate as well. There's no need for him to remain disconnected. How about like that? And let's delete these guys and then throw in a 4x4 on the corner. And then down here as well. And then we'll do some more fence detailing because we've kind of neglected this for a minute. Let's go out to here. Up to the side. And then we'll bring this guy all the way like that. And then I guess up to there as well. We don't get any kind of props, do we? I really wish, you know how like park life stuff? Like if we look in the city parks, we have all like these little props at the end. I wish we had some stuff like this for industries. But I think I'm going to drop a park sign in, just so it kind of acts as like, you know, welcome to Westdale Ore, kind of thing, yeah. This guy needs water, let's extend the pipe. How is a good way of getting all your industries to 5 stars? It always seems to lack workers. Well, for one, you want to make sure you have the industrial demand, because for some reason a lot of people don't seem to think that the industry's DLC assets and areas don't satisfy industrial demand. They do. We have power again? Yeah, we are. Need another power station. Let's drop in an oil. That'll give us a big boost. Goodbye. Thank you. Yeah, and just make sure that on your kind of info tab that you have the capacity. So this little icon down here is showing how many workers you can hold. So if there aren't any more jobs within the industrial area, then you know there are literally no more jobs for them to have. I'd also kind of make it a good point as well, similar to universities. Get one industrial area up to level 5 before you start another one. So say if you have like, you know, say you have like 2 farming areas of forestry and ore. So you have like 4 industrial areas. They're all going to be sharing the same work account, which means they're all going to level up a lot slower. So get one to level 5 and then move on to your next one. Exactly how you would with your campuses. Like you never have more than one campus until one of them has hit the 5th level. Alright, let's make this place a little more special, yeah? Let's add some trees around it, some nice rocks to make it stand out a little. Let's kind of give it a nice border of redwoods. How close are we to the road here? Yeah, we're fine. Let's kind of come across over here. Same again on this side. Oh, we can upgrade the roads now, can't we? Okay, let's go ahead around the map and upgrade some roads. So I know I wanted to do this one through here. Sadly, don't have campus. You should definitely save up for campus, man. Campus is great. I love campus. So we'll have tree roads up until the canals, and then when we hit the canals, we'll switch to grass. Just like that, and then back to trees as they leave the kind of special estate. And kind of the roads in front of the estate will be grass. at least on this side anyway. Okay, it's looking a little bit more important, isn't it? Oplinate is how you pronounce it. Okay. I can only watch you in Bifford City Skylines, but as I play in PS4, I like watching you more as you play with no mods. Oh, thanks, man. That's a big compliment. I'm the preference over Biffer. Trekflix, hello from Keswick. Hello from Kendall. A local. You sound so sarcastic. Oh, we hit busy town. Wonderful, right? You know what, dude? You would be surprised. My co-workers and my girlfriend both get in my face for saying I'm sounding sarcastic, and they think that like I'm not interested in what they're saying because I'm like, oh, right, great. But honestly, it isn't like that. It's just kind of, it's like a resting bitch face, if you know what I mean. Like, I can't help it. I honestly not being sarcastic, but yeah. You're not the first person to say that. I just saw a comment saying dirt path around the tram interchange. Let's see if we can get one in here. Maybe actually, can we make this look a little more kind of orientated? Maybe a couple little ore mines here. Like little like exposed rocks wouldn't go amiss. How about that? Slower than that. I haven't even of my pronunciation. I'm gonna have to check it out now. Opalante. Oplatane. I've already forgotten how to pronounce it. Let's get some shrubbery in here as well. So the tram interchange looks a little more like it's part of the ore industry area. Let's place some of these guys in. Some smaller ones for the edge. It's a little too close. Yeah, a bunch of people using this. Yeah, all technicians going to work at the ore mine. Just down the road, eh? Yeah, you are. Whereabouts? I'll tell you what. Let's have a little locals conversation. Tell me which Wainwrights that you've walked. Yeah, my probably personal favourite. I like Castle Crag down in Borrowdale. It's a lovely little walk, and Cat Bells is great as well. You're right near Cat Bells, aren't you? I think up at Keswick. Facility empty, wonderful. Possibly the best news of the stream. Just to sound a little more sarcastic. Right, okay. Let's have a look at a little detail in this little canal idea that we have going on. It definitely needs fleshing out a little more for it to be considered entering into either the build guide or a modular build if we're going to kind of carry on working with this. I think kind of these modern looking trees to line the canal would be best. See how it goes. How about a little path actually crossing let's get an elevated zoo path in here. Bet we can't draw out from here, can we? No, we're too close. Okay. This would definitely look better in a downtown, purely because you've kind of got this little gem of like water and green. Need a fence to stop drunk walkers going into the canal. Yeah, that's true. That's true. We can't come down here. Yeah, this could actually be a modular build. Like, this is in its very basic form. You could do a couple of other canal channels coming off here. It'd be quite a big build. But it's certainly a way to kind of factor in low density. Or you could even do high density housing. It'll look better with high density housing, actually. Okay, I'll play with it. I'll have a little experiment with this off camera and see what happens. Let's bring this guy down. Because the elevated zoo paths are going to look great passing over the canal. You guys can see how you can kind of make a little canal housing district. Yeah, we'll definitely do a modular build on this. Definitely. Should be nice. Let's bring these guys down. Let's hook him in right there. Upgrade that one. Sort out this zone in here. Let's get 4x4 in. No, not commercial. Done it a vid, quick done 30-second vid. Cat Bells, Latrig, Dalehead, Grisdale, Skiddaw, Scarfell, Robinson at Buttermere, Haystacks and a few others, can't quite remember offhand. Oh, you do know the big boys, man. All them big boy walks. What's the best pub? I'm guessing you've been to the George, right, where they have the cow pies. I need to go for a cow pie, man. I desperately want one of those. Okay, let's have a look. I guess we're probably going to call the stream here pretty soon. I am getting very hungry. And after today's stream, I'm going to go ahead and check out some modular build stuff. See if I can get something ready for tomorrow. But yeah, I've really enjoyed playing on this city today, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by with the stream. We will definitely carry this on. We maybe alternate between this and the build guide for every stream. Because don't forget, this is totally vanilla. There is no mods at all, apart from unlimited oil and ore, which isn't really a mod, I guess. More of a cheat code. But yeah, this has turned out really, really nicely. And I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying building totally vanilla in a brand new map. So we'll keep it going in the live streams. And maybe we can use it as kind of a modular build experimentation map. I love it. I'm on this montage. It's just showing me pictures of empty highway. Like, show me the damn city. Show me the city. Like, what the hell is this? There we go. Right, finally. Yeah, I've enjoyed building it. You guys have enjoyed it as well. Been by far the most popular stream. So thank you for everyone that stopped by. We've held a good 70-80 viewers most of the night. 67 likes as well. Just crazy. Thank you for all the support on the live stream, guys. It really does mean a lot. And yeah, we'll definitely carry this city on. Won't be the last of it. And that's going to be it. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate you spending your Saturday evenings hanging around on the live streams. So have a great evening all. I've really enjoyed it. Speak to you all soon. Yeah, have a nice weekend, guys. Bye bye.